Evening. Wanted to do a few takeaways from my first ever cross-country mountain bike race today, hosted by Southern XC, which is an Eventrex event, and it was at Bagnham, which is just outside of Ringwood, on a quite a technical and aggressive, just hard work course. It was about 300 feet of elevation gain in a 2-mile lap. We had 5 laps to do, so it was about 1,200, 1,300 feet of elevation gain in about 9.5 miles. So that'd be a hard day on the road bike, let alone contending with rooty and slimy, slippy climbs and technical single track. It was a hard day, but really good actually. But first thing I want to say is just a big thank you to Reid, who I've got this neon bike from them on long-term loan. What a fantastic bike that is, just out of the box. Obviously I've never raced XC before, but I've made literally no changes to this bike apart from putting on some clipped pedals, and I'm racing it out of the box. So I didn't win today, but still it's to be able to pick a bike up that's 600 to 700 pounds worth of bike, and jump on it and feel confident enough to do what I did today was fantastic, with no problems whatsoever. So there's a lot to learn from today's event, but it was really great fun. And thank you to Lusso as well, who I'm brand ambassador for their kit. Yes, they make road cycling kit, but today I rode this cross-country race in full road lycra. I had the adventure shorts on with the pockets in them, so actually the pockets are really handy for keeping my Garmin and stuff in on the side of the legs, and my phone, which probably wasn't the most sensible thing to take on a cross-country mountain bike ride with me. But yeah, fantastic kit, did awesome. A new Momentum jersey as well, so stood out in the forest. But yeah, what an event. Now I thought I was relatively fit, but some of the guys who raced today, oh my goodness, the monumental levels of fitness they had now, that was absolutely phenomenal to see those guys charging at full pelt up the climbs on 29ers. So you see them going up the climbs faster on these mountain bikes than you would see people going up road climbs on road bikes. It's just incredible fitness. Now, things to learn is that I thought I went in today pretty confident because I'm feeling the fittest I've ever been at the moment, and went out the practice lap, smashed the practice lap. Went aggressive on the practice lap, and my thighs, my quads were burning by about 3/4 of the way around the thing. I've got to do another 5 laps on top of this lap. And it was hard work, but I thought I'll get away with it. No, but as soon as the race came, by the end of lap 2, I was absolutely dead. In the 22 tooth or whatever it is, 24 tooth chain ring, dying on my arse with the getting up to the biggest chain ring on the back. So it was really I ran out of oomph on sort of lap 3 onwards, and the format of the race was that we had 5 laps to do, maximum time limit of an hour, but maximum 5 laps, so whichever one came first. And I got around to my 4th lap and there was 2 minutes left on the timer, so I was like, I've got to do another lap now, they won't let me off the course. So I was 2 minutes to the hour, I was off round the course again, for another lap. And I took one little tumble today, which was an eye-opener. So I flew into a muddy bomb hole a little bit too quickly and got spat out the other side. But who'd have thought that it was that demanding and that technical? It was crazy. Loved it. The bike was great, but I will say that the tyres potentially weren't the best for the conditions, because at lap 1 and lap 2 there was before the course had much cutting up and before it had been ridden hard by about 20-30 crazed mountain bikers. The course was relatively grippy and the tyres were okay, and it was dry enough. But as soon as it started digging through and cutting through to the mud, they packed up, and they sort of didn't really shed the mud that quickly, and it still became a little bit slippery. So another thing that I really didn't think that I'd have to take too much in consideration was the tyre pressures. Now, on a mountain bike, it really does help on stuff like this to lower the tyre pressures as much as you can get, almost as much as you can get away with, whilst playing off that balance of speed and of grip. Now I think I got the rear tyre pretty much spot on. It felt a bit squidgy under load, but I really didn't have any problems with any grip climbing the hill, so that was great. Front tyre, I got that very wrong, so it was far too hard still, and after sort of 2 laps, after I took tumble as well, I was like, well, actually, hang on a second, this is not. I probably should have stopped and let the tyre down a little bit. Then it probably would have been a little bit more confidence inspiring for the rest of the race, but it was an eye opener today. A lot to learn, and I can't believe the level of fitness that these top guys have got, because they really do have the ability to attack hard again and again and again and again, literally just into climbs. You just don't get in recovery if you're going to be to do those sort of like, oxygen starved efforts, one after the other, and recover is just fantastic. Legs and lungs, that's what I was told you need to be today, and I thought I had it. I thought I had it all right, but yeah, obviously just cruising around, trying to keep your average speed up around the New Forest on the flat is not exactly training for mountain bike racing. But yeah, so I know exactly what I'm going to be working on the turbo trainer over winter. But yeah, really enjoyed today. So thank you to Southern XC for putting that on. And I suggest that anyone who's just umming and ahhing about going and doing a mountain bike event, just go and do it. It is an absolute laugh. And those guys that take it seriously, but anyone can. What I felt today, I felt that anyone could jump on with a with a little bit of a general level of fitness, and a bike that it's going to make it round, rather than because there are the climbs that are tough. So you do need to have a bike that's going to be capable of doing that, but it doesn't have to be big money. Technology I think you can get on bikes nowadays is absolutely awesome for value for money. So the Neon is sort of mid-entry level 29er. So they've got new ones coming up now, and it's a massive thank you to them, because actually I wouldn't have even been riding this event today if it wasn't for the loan of that bike, because it's I simply wouldn't be able to buy a bike, and I wouldn't be able to afford one. So we're spending money on all this, but yeah, it's really worthwhile doing. I think you should jump at the chance if you get one. But yeah, looking forward to see how I come out in the leaderboard. I'm top 50% of the table. I'd be well happy. But yeah, I thought my fitness was good, but today that was a massive challenge. So go do some mountain bike racing. It's fun. It's really good fun, and it will literally tear your legs off. So enjoy. Go do it.